90 Day Fiancé star David Toborowsky has started working for a new company as he awaits his new baby. Here are 9 other stars who have new jobs in 2024. 90 Day Fiancé star David Toborowsky isn't the only franchise cast member who has a surprising new job in 2024. Being a 90 Day Fiancé star comes with a long list of perks. One obviously gets to face the camera and appear on TV sets across the world. But apart from the small screen success, there are other advantages such as social media stardom, brand deals, and paid public endorsements. Several 90 Day Fiancé stars such as Lauren Brovarnik, Angela Deem, Larissa, Mayona Bell, etc. have made the best use of their reality TV fame to earn money. Still, some cast members like to do things differently after getting popular. One of them is David from Kentucky, who was a mess before his 90 Day Fiancé stint. He was completely broke after his divorce and had lost his business, his house, and his car, and suffered a stroke. David's luck changed overnight since he became popular for his romance with Annie Suwan. David even purchased a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath property for $550,000 in Fountain Hills, Arizona in 2022. Apart from being a reality TV star, David has had a few jobs over the last few years. David and Annie started a project called Cooking with DNA in January 2022, where fans could purchase cooking oils inspired by Annie's Thai cuisine. They also offered in-person and online cooking classes to fans. David used to teach English in Louisville, Kentucky at a local university. Annie was one of his students there. David has a LinkedIn profile where he states that he works as a health policy advisor at the Commonwealth of Kentucky. However, it could be outdated. In May 2024, David announced he had changed his career. He posted a picture of his real estate agent card and announced, "I am a licensed realtor here in Arizona." David is working with a company called Fielder's Choice Realty. It is an Arizona-based real estate brokerage. David thanked his wife for always being supportive of his choices and being a part of his career transition. Since David had shared his personal phone number on the post, he revealed he got 3 calls from people just to say hi on his first day at work. Big Ed owned a photography company called A Brown Studio during his 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days debut, he gave fans a tour of his studio. Big Ed specialized in portraits along with weddings, fashion, and even advertising. Big Ed is also a trained interior designer. He used to work for a company named Studio Europa Leicht in San Diego. Big Ed's company offered services for designing kitchen remodels. Big Ed recently revealed that he started working as a real estate agent after moving to Arkansas. He said his finances were underwater with the upcoming wedding. Big Ed was in the process of obtaining his real estate license. He expected the real estate business to create a steady source of income. Big Ed was going to work with Liz to get his real estate business off the ground. It appears Big Ed is still in business after Liz moved back to San Diego. He recently claimed that he was showering Liz with money to keep her happy. However, Liz angrily responded that Big Ed would be broke if Cameo would shut down. It appears most of his income comes from the personalized video requesting platform. Brittany is done with reality TV since her last stint on 90 Day, The Single Life Season 1. Brittany has moved on from the past and wishes to keep her new relationship private. Brittany has been calling herself a digital creator on social media. She creates lifestyle content for a living. Brittany makes a living through affiliate marketing by sharing her favorite Amazon finds with fans, where she earns commissions on each new purchase. Brittany has a YouTube channel and has started working as a marketing manager for a female artist named Fire and is selling digital guides for a healthy lifestyle on her blog. Brittany recently revealed her new pictures after her weight gain, with fans commenting that she looks very different. Brittany has a glow-up girl recipe book for $15. Amid their breakup rumors, Julia and her husband Brandon Gibbs were featured in a 90 Day Diaries segment in January 2024 where they spoke about their financial issues. Julia admitted she'd tried her hand at several jobs since coming to the U.S. but was unable to make anything work. Julia decided it was best if she went back to dancing as she was skilled at it. Julia had worked as a pole dancer in the past. According to her, she was a great go-go dancer and knew she could make a lot of money because of big tips. Brandon told his wife he didn't want her to do a job that a lot of proud guys probably wouldn't want to see their girlfriends or wives doing. When Julia told him her ex-boyfriend wouldn't have stopped her, he asked Julia to go back to her ex. Despite Brandon's warnings, Julia auditioned for the gig. The interviewer informed Julia she could make up to $1,000 on a good night. Julia was offered the job on the spot. It remains to be seen if Julia was able to convince Brandon to let her take the job. Larissa had a bright future as a reality TV star thanks to her unique personality and hilarious one-liners, but she managed to make it crash and burn by breaking a big rule. Larissa exited the franchise at the peak of her popularity. However, she didn't waste any time in launching an alternate career with adult modeling. Larissa became financially independent by working with platforms such as OnlyFans and posting risque content. Still, after several years of being away from the cameras, Larissa is making a comeback with House of Villains Season 2. While her return to reality TV is still pending, Larissa has decided to steer her career in a different direction. Her new goal is to become a real estate agent. Larissa wants to enter the real estate industry. Her long-term goal could be to quit the adult modeling industry for good and become a successful real estate agent. Larissa might not see a future in her current job and wants to explore more avenues. Larissa has always been a hard worker, and it will be interesting to see where her new life takes her. Scott used to work as a respiratory therapist when he met Pedro Jimeno's mom, Lydia Morel. His job would have entailed giving patients oxygen, managing ventilators, and administering drugs to the lungs. Apart from his job as a therapist, Scott is also a bodybuilder. Scott seemingly lost his job because of bad press. He made a new career move in August 2023 when the 53-year-old announced he was starting an Instagram subscription service that was going to include personal training, workouts, and dancing. However, Scott has now shifted his career in a slightly different direction. Scott wants to be the next Mr. Health and Fitness. The winner will win $20,000 and be featured in Muscle and Fitness magazine with a 2-page spread. It is the world's largest online fitness competition. Scott is currently placed 4th in his group and has been asking fans to vote for him so he can get to the top. In his profile for the contest, Scott mentions he is also a soccer coach by profession. Fitness became a major part of his life after Scott recovered from a stroke in July 2022. If you take care of your body, the body takes care of you, is Scott's mantra. During his 90-day Fiancé intro, Clayton called himself a hermit because of the long hours he was spending in his bedroom. Clayton was working as a cybersecurity analyst. While his house was small and cluttered, and Clayton's mom lived inside their walk-in closet, he became used to the messy house. After completing the tasks required for his work-from-home job, Clayton spent the rest of his time gaming. Clayton was open to working as a penetration tester and cybersecurity analyst if a suitable hybrid or on-site role came his way after he was done filming. In February 2024, Clayton revealed he had a new job. Clayton was going to try his hand at comedy and was interested in becoming a stand-up comedian. Miss Skitty919 on Reddit reposted the IG story from Clayton's page asking fans to come and watch him embarrass himself at his first stand-up show. Clayton performed at the Looney Bin Comedy Club in Tulsa while he was getting married to Anneli Valejos on screen in the Season 10 finale. Clayton's fans who watched him live from the audience thought he did a great job with his act. Rob had described himself as a jack of all trades during his 90-day Fiancé Season 10 introduction. Rob was an aspiring actor and dancer and also worked as a model in Los Angeles. Sophie was worried about Rob's sources of income as she moved to the U.S. to live with him. She said that he was doing little odd jobs here and there for work. Rob later confirmed that he had 3 part-time jobs when he was filming the season. It was reported that Rob took up a position at Cap Service and Repair in Austin when he moved to Texas. Rob denied working at the car service station but also didn't confirm where he was working in 2024. Reddit user SleepAceKillGirl spotted Rob in February 2024 at their workplace. They said they had catering on Thursdays at their job and saw a Parks Coffee employee while they were waiting for food. The person turned out to be Rob, as confirmed by the fan from the reality TV star's name tag. The company Rob works for supplies the coffee and maintains the machines at the Oaks office. Liz used to work as a waitress manager at a restaurant named Encontro North Park in San Diego when she met Big Ed Brown. Liz's restaurant was about to reopen during the pandemic, and Big Ed was a regular customer who preferred spending time at the Encontro instead of going home. Liz had no interest in dating him, but they did end up spending time together talking after her shifts were over. However, Big Ed didn't like Liz working there once they started dating. He was worried that Liz would focus more on her job rather than the relationship as she worked late nights. Big Ed wasn't fond of Liz's coworkers because he thought they didn't like him. Liz was eventually promoted to the position of a business partner at Encontro, and that would require her to stay in San Diego for the position. Big Ed wanted to move to Arkansas, and Liz followed his orders. Big Ed got Liz to try her hand at real estate once they moved to Bentonville. However, the 90-day Fiancé star is back in San Diego after her split. She's working at Encontro again until her secret new adventure begins in a few months.